be. You're looking kind of swelled upstairs there, Jade. That time of month is it, girl? Hey, feeling bigger than usual, are you? Go on, you little red devil. Do a lap round the estate for us, shouting, Darren Gee, Darren Gee. Go on, I dare you, Jade. Get your ma to tape it and we'll all watch it together later. You know what I'm saying, Jadey baby. What's up, that macher? How come you just follow me? The brat's laughing, so's Lulu. How come all the birds are starting to follow me? Oh, I get it. Hey, start using the tongue, everybody's hung. Like a little jury, all having a debate. How good is he? See how fast he goes through the alphabet. Oh my days, avoid them. You know what I'm saying, girl. Give you diseases. All over gaff. Jade saying, brother. That's right, girl. This chewy's making me feel funny right now. How about you, Jade, girl? What are you saying, Jade? Can I swing you like this gun? Know what I'm saying, Jade? See how I can make eating chewy erotic? I've got a very platonic relationship with my chewing gum. The erotica amongst us is magnificent. Spit some fire for us, Dad says 2 big bells. Manda, darling, look at Jade's profile. Why? Is it fake? Is it a troll? I couldn't... Look at you, Manda. You know, you've got 2 rabbits next to your name. What's that suggesting for you dirty-minded individuals? I'll tell you what it's reminding me of, Manda. Hey? How come you got 2 rabbits next to your name, girl? What's up, Cara? It's tickled your fancy, love. 2 sugars and a piece of cake. Is that where we're going with it, eh? Little dab eating that. Got Mondo saying Birdie off Breck Road is looking for you. Is he, Mondo? Where's your bird, lad? Tell her I need a chew. See you tonight. Yes, Jacko 91. Where you from? Your ma's backside, kid. Came skiing out of there one time. Flowing. Bin Laden didn't blow up the project. Mad, Mob Deep, aren't you? Or was it Mob Deep? Immortal Technique. Revolutionary War Part 2. How are you, Gareth, lad? Hey? How's your bird, Langley, lad? Tell her to stop messaging me, mate. She's confusing life out of me, lad. 1 minute she's with you, the next minute she's not. What's on your lips? Your ma, lad? Sat on my face. Get out of here, you little bumnit. S7 saying Rick Ross. The Screw. Alfie Bowser saying Mazza. Stephen saying hello from Scotland. Josh Wall, go on Dazza. What's the combo, says KD. I need to calm down. I need to keep me sight. Yes, Queen Darcy. If you could play a musical instrument, what would it be and why? Probably play on your bird's banjo, lad. Don't need to tell you why, do I? Eh? Or do I? Need to go into detail for you. Duff Paulie, what's up, kid? Are you cool? It's Simo saying detail. Look at him at the snitch button. Go on, go into detail so I can complain. Lulu, I knew it was going to be that answer. The self-incriminating evidence. Lewis Jacks, what's happening, lad? Do you like the way I'm sucking me teeth? No? Not good enough for you, my man. It's Charlene. David McNee, cheers. What for, kid? What are you saying cheers for and leaving a cryptic little crew? Sorry, just followed you. Ignore that invitation. Pressed it by accident. What do you reckon about democracy in this country, says Abby? Well, it's working. We've got the best democracy in the world. People, we invented it. Don't get your shit in a twist. What do you think it never worked? Do you honestly think democracy is not working? Well, look at it. It went through safely, didn't it? Went through nice. We haven't had no conflict in the city. We haven't had no one going against the decision. You know, it was a vote. The vote's being accepted by the majority of people around the country. There's no one. There's one thing I did notice though, is how did Reform get all them votes but only end up with so many seats? And then Liberal Democrats got less votes and ended up with 10 times more seats. How's that work? I was thinking, Lib Dems are targeting the little boroughs, so that's why you've got more seats with less votes, because the little boroughs have got less people living in them, but you still get the same vote, if you understand what I mean. So if you've got a little contingency, whatever, if you've got a little town centre that's under one thing and Liberal Democrats secure it, and then you've got another little town next to it, then another little town, then another little town, then another little town. All them little towns accumulate better than one city, if that makes sense. I'll be saying that's first past the post, county by county, S7, but it is what it is, people. What's the difference we're going to see in my level of life at the moment, down here, my lot? You know, I'm not the working class. I'm below the working class. Why? Because I don't work. So I'm not the working class. I'm below them. I'm in the gutter with loads of people like me. It doesn't make a difference to us. The only things we're going to see is more people going into custody, more police in our communities, more foreign crime in our communities. Why? Because they're going to start landing pure foreigners in all our communities. All Labour secured seats are going to have immigrants flowing right through them. And you can't do about it. You've voted them in. And it is what it is. And I was thinking about the dynamics of that this morning. I was thinking, and I've seen it myself. You can have a girl and her kids move from Kensington or Wavertree, and they can move onto the estate in the Grizedale, and everyone will be suspect and everyone will be suspicious, and they won't be open and warming to them, and they won't bring them into the community and let them engage and let the kids mix with their kids and all this mad shit. But if that house was filled with a foreign family, you'd have all the rats on the estate going over, making them feel welcome, giving them stuff, giving them this. And I was just thinking to myself, how far gone from ourselves as Scousers? How far gone as Scousers from each other? Because the big void there, you know, massive, mate. Scousers don't look after Scousers unless they're rich. You don't get rich Scousers looking after poor Scousers. You get rich Scousers looking after rich Scousers. That's fact, mate. Honest to God, Look how many so-called celebrities and sports stars there is. And then look at the people they're looking after and elevating and putting them in the limelight and putting them on the clicks and putting them on the things. It's not any poor kid off the streets. Do you understand? It's not any like little kid who's marring ass off the crack and smack. Because that's the way the life is now, isn't it? So I used to have loads of little lads around me, and one in particular was little Thomas. So when I'm doing my mad shit, there's kids on the estate. And you had this new family move from Walton, and he landed in our old house, 42 Grizedale Safe, and you had this little kid called Tommy, not Paddy, Thomas Finn. And when he was round me, he was like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I've gone to jail. And then when I've come back out, he's like 17, 18, 19, do you understand? But before I went to jail, he's got his own little, he's got a colostomy bag thing, so when he needs to poo, he poos into a bag and shit. Do you understand? He had a mad accident when he was younger or something, and they've had to remove shit, which makes him, and that, just having that as a young kid, makes him feel different and isolated, and you know when you get like a black lad in a community of white people, and he feels like he's not involved in everything. That's what this young lad was feeling like. So I sort of thought, he was just round me all the time. Got here, Thomas. Come to me, my step, Thomas. And I've got photos of me, him, and our Billy, and me dog. You know, before I went to jail, I can remember I've got a photo somewhere of us. But if that kid, if I would have got a camera on that kid and followed him growing up, or if he done it himself, and I give him a little elevation, he can fly. Do you understand what I'm saying? And all these kids on your street, they've all got, all the Scouse kids anyway, they've got like little wicked humorous personalities. You know, the shit that comes out of some of these kids' mouth is just like, wow. And if you got them on cameras, you'd elevate them straight away. So you see all these mad kids that are just going viral and being rich. Every kid has got the possibility of doing that in my eyes. They can go from here with mums and then go to there, helping the mums detox. Because that should be every kid's game, shouldn't it? If your mum's an addict, you want your mum off drugs, don't you? That's all. I used to pour shit away on my ma. She wouldn't drink it, but it'd be just there, gone. That's what young lads want. They don't want a piss head for a mum. They don't want a smack head for a mum or a dad who's in and out of prison all the time. I never suffered the dad in and out of prison, but I suffered the dad not in my life. And when he was in my life, he was just violent and aggressive. And that's basically the same as dads that are in and out of prison all their lives. You know, to the kid, if the dad's a rat and the man's stupid, I'm just doing that jigsaw thing. If the dad's a rat and the man's stupid, she will have been bringing that kid into prison to visit the dad. It's the worst thing you can do. And what you need to be saying to your boyfriends and your kids' fellas, if you go to jail, don't think my kids are coming up to see you. That's part of your risk. It's part of your consequences to your actions. You go out, you commit crime. You go out, you get involved in that violence, that bullshit. You get our door kicked off, you get arrested, you go into jail. Do not think for a minute, I'm bringing my kids up to see you every week. These are your risks and the consequences of your actions. If you do that, you're harming our children. And if you're a woman putting your fella under pressure to get a house and make money by whatever means, you need to understand the situation you're putting him in. He will go out and he will commit crime. And he will risk his freedom if you're putting that type of pressure on him. Encourage him to go out, get a job, regardless of what it is. Just be happy with a man in the house raising the kids with you. Half of you girls who fellas are in prison, you're often moaning. I've got their kids, I've got this. You weren't moaning when you were spending it in criminal assets, was you? You weren't discouraging him from risking his freedom by having multiple years taken away from him and his kids. Because that's what happens when you fellas. If your fella's committing crime and you've got a baby in your belly, give him the ultimatum now.